Hey everybody, it's Brian back with Inspiring How You See That, and I'm here with another Artist Spotlight today, and today we decided to take a little bit of a different view of an Artist Spotlight. And so what I'm going to talk about today is actually an accomplished and famous actor who is also a very impressive musician in his own right. And the gentleman I'm speaking about is Jensen Ackles. Now you probably know him best. He's extremely well known from playing Dean Winchester on the EW super hit series Supernatural. And Supernatural, as you may very well be aware, actually just wrapped up production on its final season this year in 2020. And I believe it was around for 19 or 20 years. So for a show to have that kind of longevity is really impressive in today's day and age. And so Jensen, of course, is a huge reason for the success of that show. And one of the things that I found that was pretty interesting, and I actually kind of found out about his music ability by accident. Now, watching the show and being a fan, I had seen videos and times where he had sang. I know, famously, he kind of sang Eye of the Tiger, kind of goofing off on set, and did a great job, but I didn't know that he had actually released music on his own. So as I do many times, I was kind of perusing through YouTube, and I saw on the side, videos you may like, and I saw something by Jensen Ackles. I'm like, hey, that's the guy from Supernatural. Let's check this out. And it was his cover of Simple Man, the old Lynyrd Skynyrd song. And I heard it, and I thought, wow, it's impressive. He kind of put his own take on it. It's not the exact same, but it stays fairly faithful to the original, and I love the way that he did it. He's got a great, soulful, bluesy type of sound to him, which really kind of surprised me. I don't know what I expected, to be honest, but he blew me away with his singing talent. Then I come to know that he actually is accomplished both as a guitar player and a pianist. So the guy is extremely talented. I mean, he's well known for being a fantastic actor, but now you bring in his musical side, and it really rounds him out as an artist. And to just kind of give a little bit of a background on Jensen, he actually was born in Dallas, Texas, and he's been in the film and TV industry for quite a while. He started in his late teens. He did some soap operas and some small bit parts, and then of course his huge break came again as Dean Winchester in Supernatural. He's also been in a number of TV shows and in some films, and that includes Smallville. He had a role, Dark Angel, and the horror film My Bloody Valentine 3D. So again, Jensen Ackles has established himself as one of the premier box office draws and small screen stars in Hollywood. But again, going back to the music, which is going to be the focal point of this video, I was really impressed in how he had a very genuine, folksy, bluesy sound that I absolutely love. As I've talked about many times with a lot of artists that I love, and coming to mind is Avi Kaplan and White Buffalo. I love that bluesy, folksy sound, and Jensen fits in perfectly with that. I had previously mentioned his cover of Simple Man, which you've got to check out. It's absolutely fantastic. But some of the other songs that he's come out with include Perfect Spot, Drowning, and my favorite of his is called Sounds of Someday. I love that song. I mean, it is just so raw and so just emotional, and it just kind of comes out of left field. It's not what you expect, and I absolutely loved it. It's just one of those songs that you can't help but sing with once you've heard a couple of times. And so I'm excited to see what more music Jensen's going to come out with. To my knowledge, I don't believe he's actually released a full EP or an LP at this point, but I'm hopeful that that's coming. Now, especially now that Supernatural has wrapped up, I'm sure he's got other projects in mind, but hopefully he's got a little free time to devote to some more of his music, because I'm telling you, you guys have to check out Jensen. One of the cool things about him is actually him and his wife, Danielle, they own and operate a brewery down in Texas. It's actually by the name of Family Business Beer Company. And those of you who are Supernatural fans will recognize that name. That is kind of a play on words, an homage to the Supernatural TV show. And they opened a few years ago, and it's in Dripping Springs, Texas. So when I get a chance to get down to Texas, I'd love to stop by and actually check out that brewery and have one of the beers that Jensen and his wife has created. So, Jensen, if you get the opportunity to see this, we really love your music, in addition to what you've done on film and television. So we're excited to see what else you're coming up with, and we can't wait to hear more. And to everyone out there, let me know, what are some of the other multi-talented artists that you know, whether they be actors, musicians, athletes, comedians, that have kind of crossed over into different forms of media and entertainment and been successful in multiple venues. So give us a comment, let us know who we should check out, let us know what you think about Jensen and his singing. I'm a huge fan, and I'm sure that when you guys listen to him, you will be as well. As always, we love every time that you guys stop and spend this time with us. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and subscribe and share the video. That way you'll always be up on everything that Kevin and I are doing. And as always, we love you guys. God bless, and rock on.